G'day! We're going big down under today, visiting Australia, home of Ayers Rock, Sydney Opera House and Mad Max. But we're more interested in Antipodean philately, aren't we? So let's have a look at these lovely specimens. I've separated them into roughly 3 groups: old, not so old, and new-ish, comparatively, down here at the bottom. These range in date from 1856 through to about the 1960s-ish, so about 100 years separates them from start to finish. Before I get into showing you them though, did you know that Australia's first ever postmaster, Isaac Nichols, had been transported to the penal colony for stealing a donkey back in the day? Seems a bit harsh to me, don't you think? Maybe he just wanted a ride home after a drink at the pub. Right, here we go. Like South Africa, Australia is divided into colonies, in this case 6. New South Wales, Queensland, South Australia, Tasmania, Victoria and Western Australia. These colonies produced their own issues of stamps before becoming a federation in 1901. The individually inscribed stamps continued to be in use until 1912, after which they were dropped. So let's take a look at some of these earlier examples. From the state of Victoria, we have these 2 little beauties. On the left here, a blue 6p stamp showing the Queen on the throne, dated to around 1856, which makes this particular stamp 163 years old. And then the one on the right here I've dug out just because it's got an extremely strong cancellation mark, which clearly shows Victoria in the wording along there. These next 3 all originate from South Australia and show the chocolate halfpenny here on the left, the blue-green 1p stamp in the middle, and finally this lovely blue 6p stamp here on the right, showing Queen Victoria facing left, and the OS overprint, which stands for official stamp, on the front there. Jumping forward in time now to George V's reign, Queen Victoria's grandson, we have this green 1p stamp here on the left, the red 2p stamp in the middle, and finally the chocolate 5D stamp on the right there. These 3 stamps all date from 1910 onwards, when Australia had become a federation, as no colony names can be seen on any of these. This next batch shows a collection of King George VI stamps dating from the mid-1930s and travelling through to about the 1940s, maybe early 1950s. Old KG6 is shown in different poses here, some facing left and others showing him in a full frontal pose. These last 4 stamps that we'll have a look at were chosen because 1, I like their design, and 2, they all have a picture of an animal on them indigenous to Australia. For example, on this 8D stamp we have a picture of a tiger cat, which kind of looks like a smaller version of the now extinct Tasmanian tiger to me. This 6D stamp shows a banded anteater. Apparently these critters live solely off termites and have a tongue which is 10 centimeters long. The one on the right here, the 4D stamp, shows a koala bear. 3 facts about koalas: they can live for up to 20 years or more, they can run as fast as a rabbit, and they sleep for up to 19 hours a day. And finally, this 2 shilling stamp here at the bottom shows some lovely Aboriginal artwork of what looks like a crocodile or an alligator to me. Well, there you have it. Australian stamps in a nutshell. Obviously there are plenty more of them out there, as I've barely scratched the surface. But if you've liked this video, please give it a big kangaroo's thumbs up, comment down below, share, and please do subscribe for more content. And until the next video, bye for now.